Hi, I'm Fee, and today I'm going to be showing you how to do a quick study of your pet. So I have a cat, you might have a lizard, a bird, a horse, a dog, but what we will all have in common with that is that it can be really tricky to draw a live pet that's just moving around rather than a photograph. So really what this is about is just kind of letting go of trying to make it perfect and just doing some quick, like 1-minute drawings just to kind of capture their different shapes and different movements. So first of all, you want a piece of paper or board and divide it into 9 squares. Okay, so I've got my drawing board, I've got my mount board here, I've divided it up, and what we're going to do is we're just going to do 1-minute drawings in each square. You can time that if you want, or get someone else to time it for you, or just keep track of the clock, but this is about just being really quick with the drawings and not thinking too much, but just getting an idea of the shapes and capturing the essence of your pet. So it might be that their wings are really spread out, or they kind of look all curled up and shy, but it's just about getting those few lines. It can be quite scribbly. Your style will come out with this as well, so it will be different for everybody. Okay, here goes. Easier for me to draw you now. Okay, well that one's finished because he's moved. 9 studies that I have altogether. So for the next part, we're going to use the 1-minute studies and turn that into a painting. So you might want to pick one and focus on that one and create an image from that. It doesn't have to be a painting, you can do a drawing, but just kind of use this as a reference point, almost like as if you were kind of like just taking photos of various kind of angles of something and then using that to create a picture from. So I'm using gouache paints. I've also got some paintbrushes to use, a pot of water, my easel and my board, and I also have my pet. So he's still here and I can always have a look at him to just really notice the different colours that he has on him, because it's not going to be as straightforward as painting a grey cat. There are many colours on Leroy, just as there are on your pets. I'm also using fine liners. I'm going to go straight on and just draw in this shape because I like things to be quite kind of definite like that. I don't really like to rub things out. I prefer just to kind of like just get that shape and capture it quite quickly. So here is my drawing taken from my study of my cats. So as you can see, I chose this one, and then I've created a larger picture from it, and I think I'm going to use some paints. So I've chosen like a dark brown, a black and a grey. I've decided I'm going to paint the darker colour first, because there's just a lot of shadows that kind of come through. So what I can do is then with gouache it's great because you can just layer up. So once the first colour is on in a darker colour, I can then go over the top with all the lighter colours and start to kind of get all of those textures in with the fur. The good thing is I can just paint this on as like a base, get my shape. For me, I'm not worrying about all of these marks I've already made on here. Just a little bit of water, we don't want it too chalky. With gouache it can come out a little bit matte as well. Gouache is great and you can get it from lots of places, just lots of art shops. There are many shops that sell it online. It doesn't cost too much either, you don't have to spend a lot with gouache. You can get like the fancier stuff, but you can also just spend a little bit and just get like a decent set. And it's really nice to work with. detailing with the finer brush. So here's my final painting of Leroy, taken from this study here. Still got the ink marks from my original drawing, and then I've layered on top with my gouache paints. And this, I feel, has captured Leroy's sitting position, which it does make him look funny. It makes him look quite kind of dumpy, but you can kind of see how he's like leaning maybe more on this hip, and then this hip sticking up a little bit. Just a lot of his weight's over to this side rather than this side. So you get a little bit of that, and just the roughness of his fur as well, just the scruffiness of his fur. You're getting, you're capturing his personality. You know, what you're doing with these studies is you're capturing your pet's personality rather than making a very accurate, you know, study drawing, like a very technical one. This is more about just capturing that life and soul of your pet. So you might have different coloured backgrounds just to show just all the energy of your parrot, or it might be, you know, you want to kind of put the green grass that your dog is lying on. I feel like Leroy is quite thoughtful and sleepy in this image, and so I just wanted to capture his body language and the way that he has positioned himself. And finally, I think we should say thank you to our model for the day. What do you have to say, Leroy? Oh, that's a big yawn from a very, very, very sleepy cat. Say bye.